Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Logitech Play to Win Series Season 4, the Valorant Quarterly Tournament Division B, match number 54. We do have two friendly teams by the looks of it. It is going to be Zypho's team, FragMagnets, taking on team Cadmium. And of course, joining me on the cast is going to be none other than Might. Hi, Might.
Hello, Tara.
So we have two interesting teams. Let's take a quick look at the rosters before we get into the game. So I don't think we have seen these two teams. Are you familiar with any of these names?
I'm pretty sure I've seen Cadmium once.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure. I think we've seen Cadmium once. I'm not sure whether it was this tournament or the last one, but yeah, we saw them once. Maybe they did qualify to the first bracket, but again, because I do remember Blaze and Enstorm on this team who were really good on those duelists. Again, on the side of FragMagnets, pretty sure this is a very new team, and I'm very excited to see how they are going to play out.
Yeah, from what I saw in the lobby in terms of rank and everything, I think the two teams are very evenly matched. So it's going to be interesting to see how it all falls into place in this match. And mind you, the map is going to be on Bind, so we are seeing something different than Ascent, which I'm really happy to see as well. And of course, guys, a reminder, this entire tournament is boasting offer prize pool of 130,000 rupees across Division A and Division B, just like last quarterly tournament. So a lot of money on offer for these players across the year with multiple quarterly tournaments courtesy of Logitech. And if you are in the market for some new Logitech peripherals, make sure to check out their peripheral lineup, whether it's a mouse, a keyboard, a headset, a mouse pad, even speakers. You know, they have you covered on all fronts with different types of peripherals to suit your needs. And with that, I think we are ready to start the game. I'm just waiting on the referees to finalize everything before we start the game. But having said that, give me a second. Yeah, so we did see so many matches happening actually. I think we are halfway through into the tournament, or Division B at least. I think we have altogether 90 odd matches, which will be broadcasting exactly half of it, because we'll be having 2 matches per day, whereas 4 matches are played on a particular day. But yeah, we are almost we are pretty much halfway done with the tournament going in, and we do have the game coming in live, and it's going to be on Bind. What are we going to see? Are we going to see Vipers? We are definitely going to be seeing Raids, and yes, we already see Raids being picked up. I mean, Raid is too strong to ignore on Bind, I feel like, especially that teleporter at a shot with hooker control through it is just insane. But
not just that, the showstopper as well is a very strong utility, especially in a map like Bind, where the satchel movement gives you so much space. I mean, in comparison to other maps like Ascent, where you like to use a satchel movement to the extreme, where you have to be at an elevation. The thing with Bind is it's made in such a way where the entry into sites are always an elevated level. So like you have hookah, which is always elevated on top of the site. You have a shot, which is elevated on. You can use those little elevations to get into sight without having to get an extra elevation by yourself. That is why Raze is very powerful when it comes if you know how to use your satchels. But coming on to that, on the side of controllers, we are seeing you're seeing a single wipe on the attacking side. I'm not sure I really agree with that. I think Viper should be much more of a secondary controller when it comes to Bind. I think Viper is very strong.
I think the idea is different. The idea is they're playing. They're using Viper as a
killjoy.
Kind of like a smoker, because they do have a killjoy plus Sage, so they don't really need a secondary controller to hold down the side, because they have Killjoy at one side, and then you have the wall up from Sage at another, and then you have the Viper wall going through probably Showers, because that's one of the most popular walls these days for Viper to be playing. And on the other side, though, I really like the lineup coming out from that side. We do have an Astra as a controller. We have Killjoy to hold down most probably B side. We don't see a KJ playing at A side a lot, so it's going to be a Killjoy at B side, and the Astra will probably play at A side. But the only problem with the lineup on defense is that they have a Reyna and a Jet, and I cannot talk about this enough on how I do not like Reyna and Jet as double duelists, because of how very dependent they are on how they perform on the particular day, because they don't offer anything in terms of utility for your team. I mean, Reyna, yes, Reyna has a blind which the Lear will allow some sort of utility for the team, but other than that, that's about it. It's the jet smoke only lasts for like what 4 seconds. It doesn't really give enough time to do anything for the team, but only for yourself. But whereas you have a duelist like Raze, who has so much of utility for the team, so much of information to be gathered from it, and the Phoenix has a wall, double flashes, a lot that he can do. But meanwhile, getting into the game now. Seems to be a B
nice
hit.
recon. Again, I'm excited to see a SOA on the side of Cadmium actually, because I mean we haven't seen a lot of SOAs in this tournament, to be honest, and it has really broken my heart because SOA is such a strong agent if you do use him properly. But Cobra is gonna walk into side, doesn't see and is actually sees two players. He's gonna throw the pain shells, try to get space cleared out in the back of spawn. Clears out. That's 4 players on the side of B side. On the side of defense, it's actually they're running into a stack is FragMagnets, but they're actually gonna go for the plant. His wiper wall is used in such perfection because that gives him so much space to get into sight. That is the and Cobra is already able to get a kill on the Blaze immediately. The retake is almost I don't know how they got into side and got that plant down, as Cobra is in the back of side doing more damage as it goes on, and it makes his low. Cobra is not able to do something, but he does so much damage to all these players. Tracker though is gonna take out the turret before right before he takes on one player. Starboy on Heaven, all of with the kill onto enemy Vast, and Starboy with the final frag onto Tracker. That's gonna be FragMagnets winning the round.
I mean, again, the round started off really well for them, and then it just kind of fell apart. I feel like on the retake they got some good pickoffs, and then they just everyone just fell apart afterwards. Is on entry, I think they managed to take down the Raze and +1 there. So they did get 2 initial pickoffs, and then they just all died. But I mean, it is the pistol round. We do see a full buy coming out on the side of FragMagnets here.
Again, the thing that happened there is that they used the Viper so well to cover up Cobra's entry into sight, which gave Cobras enough space to get in the back and stop that push coming from CT with all 3 players. But again, he's gonna walk into this Nebula, doesn't see anything. Okay, I like Tracker's position. Tracker might be able to do something here. They have to push in. Yassi boy. He has a shot, but it doesn't do anything as he gets taken down there by Acid Blaze with 34 HP in the back of CT. He's gonna fall back. He's gonna get tagged out by the toxic screen as well. And Storm with the shock dust trying to do something, not getting any damage whatsoever. The Sage Wall in the back of Elbow is gonna stop this push coming in from there. Cobras wants to go for the pick, but actually stays away. He gets ejected by the Dark, and he's not able to. He actually gets a kill, but Wask is there to trade him out. Wask with 22 HP alongside Blaze, who's again extremely low on their HP count. Is not going to work out. Blaze with the kill onto Kakashi in 1v3, but he has a turret to deal with. He's a turret. He has, I mean, he's just going up against 3 very healthy players on the side of FragMagnets, and Warlock is there with the cleanup. Again, notice the positioning of Acid there. Acid went all the way back into B-Long with his snake bite ready. This shows me that Team FragMagnets are going to be a post-plant team. They are not going to push.
And the discipline, even when there was just 1 player left, they didn't really push. They don't want to give away anything in terms of weapons, and they played it really safe. But now it's going to be the full buy round coming out from the defending side. Cadmium is going to buy up full, but it's going to be a half shell for Blaze. But other than that, everyone is on full buy. Let's see how this works. Sorry, it seems to be a hit through a shot now.
Cobras walking in alongside Starboy. Again, that is the thing with that you see mainly with teams that love to play post-plant, is that they are very disciplined in their post-plant aggression. They do not go for it because they know they have the setup to clean up anyone trying to push in on that retake, which gives them enough space. But that's a nice option screen to cover up the U-Haul area though. But Starboy on top of the wall. Cobras gets a kill on enemy was through the nade. That's gonna be a rifle recovered for Starboy, and Starboy is gonna do a lot of damage. Spike gets planted as he trades out the flank. That's gonna be the wall is gonna be so hard to deal with here. As Storm just a very
Revealing
con ball
area.
might be able to get 1 or 2 tags off of here. Do they expect Starboy this close? So with a Vandal tracker gets the kill onto Cobra inside. Starboy with one. Starboy, he's gonna get 2. That strafing by Starboy is so good, but tracker is done in a 1v3. He has the
Mid
Vandal,
noise.
but what he does not have is any utility to try and go for this waiting. He's gonna try and push the one way. Starboy gets tagged out and gets taken down. He's in a 1v2, but look at Acid. Acid already has the lineup down. He's gonna throw the snake bite. He's gonna run away, and Tracker knows that this is out of his realms of possibility, and he's gonna try and get on the TP, try and save this gun for the next round. But well played here by the side of FragMagnets.
Yeah, I mean they win the
I mean,
bonus round, and this is going to put Cadmium in a really bad situation because that was their full buy round, and they got absolutely demolished, only being able to save 1 rifle in the end as well. And these guys are going to be really happy on the side of FragMagnets.
Okay, the thing is, I mean, I know a lot of people would hate this. I personally hate it when I play against it, but the way FragMagnets are playing is just so hard to deal with. It's because what they do is they blast into side, they get the spike down, and they all just retrieve back. There's nothing after that. Like, you have to go in, pushing in, walking into our enemies to try and stop that post plant utility from coming into effect. That's where an agent like KO shines. But the thing is, like, I mean, they do not have a KO, and it's really hard for KO to, work out in situations like that, especially if you do not get a 0 point on point. As Acid is holding this Shabbos push, doesn't see anything. Again, they're walking into a stack. All 10 players are in the A side. To be honest, they're just walking into A. This could be a huge bloodbath here. Yassi boy, let's have a gun in his hand. Might well do something. Cobra's spamming to the top screen, doesn't get anything. The charge gets dealt with immediately. The recon dart is going to tag out 3 players, but again, 2 players stuck inside the U-Haul. Yassi boy is able to get the kill on the Cobras. This Killjoy lockdown is placed as well. Doesn't get taken down. Yes, it does get taken down. That's gonna be Acid and Starboy though taking 2 kills. Acid in U-Haul, gonna go for the spam through the wall. He's gonna spot Blaze. Blaze gets taken down. How does Blaze lose that fight? And that's gonna be a rifle record as well. But Yassi boy is solo. Does Blaze expecting Blaze? Acid actually gets the kill onto Yassi boy. It's down to Tracker in a 1v3. Again, the Reyna not being just losing all her teammates around her. Acid gets down to critical HP. The snake bite is gonna make him vulnerable as well, but Tracker is able to get a kill onto Kakashi. Again, the teleporter used by FragMagnets to get outside onto the different side to save those guns, and it's Cadmium who's gonna have to save again as Tracker. I mean, not having the best of luck here on this retake setup.
Yeah, and it was definitely a decent round though coming out from Cadmium because they were on a save and they managed to get a couple of pickups, but not being able to close it out in the end, costing them. And mind you, this is going to put Cobra in a bad eco situation, but obviously Acid can actually buy up for him. So they should be okay, Acid, and actually everyone of them can buy up for him other than Kakashi. But timeout has
it
been...
seems as if the timeout is a little bugged by the looks of it. Yeah. You're gonna have to... I'm pretty sure this is gonna reach 60 and it's gonna start the timeout properly once it reaches 60.
Okay, that is
so
weird.
Riot, anyone? If Riot around?
I'm pretty sure Riot is busy with Masters these days happening. I was watching an interesting game before this actually. It was it was a 12-12 going into overtime on Haven. I can't remember the 2 teams actually.
Was it Supermassive Blaze versus
oh yes, that's the game. That's the game.
I really did not want Supermassive Blaze to win going into the tournament. I just do not like that
SMB. What happened to the game number 1? Because I couldn't finish.
They lost. Ascent just dominated in that game. They were throwing Vandals into the TP to the person who was trying to save. They were that confident. They're just throwing Vandals in. Look, guys, yeah, you want to save a Spectre here? We have a Vandal. You can save that as well. But yeah, that was just how confident they were. But then the thing is, Ascent lost to Vision Strikers. And it's come to a point where all 3 teams in North America have been qualified into playoffs. And EMEA has to stick with only two. It's basically just like what, two possible teams out of the four seeded teams, which is quite interesting. I mean, we do have the Sentinels versus G2 esports match coming up, right?
Wait, no, they
Tonight.
already played that.
They're playing it twice because that group,
The
because Win
lower.
Esports couldn't make it to Masters. So what they did was they are playing it in a round robin fashion where each match gets played twice.
I see.
So yeah, and the timeout gets active. It's supposed to be a 1 minute timeout. The thing just starts activating for like 2 minutes.
Wait, are there any places on this map that I haven't seen? No, there are pictures here.
Okay, guess where that picture? It's from Ascent, is it? You saw this in Ascent.
Yes.
V lobby, is it? Yeah. I mean,
but wow, man, these maps from Valorant is absolutely amazing. Right now it's on black and white, but I'm pretty sure the view is absolutely amazing. Again, guys, a reminder.
Okay.
Yes, go for it.
Pop quiz for terror. Where is Bind located? This one should be easy.
In a Middle Eastern country, by the looks of it.
Yeah, it is. It is Cypher's hometown too.
I have no clue, dude.
Morocco. Is it Morocco?
I was right in the region.
You get 50 out of 100.
I deserve 90.
Okay. But again, Cadmium, they've had some time to talk through their stats. Yasi Boy does have the Blade Storm charged up. He's probably going to use it this round. Yes, he does, immediately popping it, waiting in for that push from Hookah. They are walking, FragMagnets are walking into a B setup here. Cobras just have the showstopper charged up as well. I like what Cobras is doing with his utility, especially on the boom boss. He's clearing out a lot of these angles as Yasi Boy gets spotted. They are not able to get the blade off. Yasi Boy playing with fire here, not shooting any of his blades because they haven't really shown a lot of pressure here. The showstopper, it's the Painter that gets the kill onto Anime and Cobras gets the kill onto Yasi Boy. The blade storm not working out. That's a huge entry by Cobras, and the Painters into back of elbow as well.
That was the total anime battle.
It's just rockets and knives.
Massive flag coming out though from Tracker here, but he's not going to be able to find anyone here.
The thing with Tracker has the Empress up, but will he be able to find a kill before the Empress wears off? Not sure about that. Cobras not peeking. I like how Cobras is playing. He's just waiting inside the content. He's just doing he's just completely throwing off all this play coming in from CT as Tracker is able to take down the turret. Does not wall of Cobras in the back side gets what?
So much patience coming out. So much patience coming out from him. Again, I feel like they're playing such a disciplined game. They're not pushing at all, even after realizing it's just 1 or 2 players alive. They have been playing it extremely safe, just securing the rounds, making sure that no one really dies. Oh, that's a really nice phantom. I get distracted by colorful phantom.
Again, the thing is, like, I really like what Cobra did there. What Cobra's realized was that, all he had to do in container was create enough pressure for the players in container to be able to not push, and that's exactly it. He just kept them all invested in him that they were not able to get into sight. And what happened with that is the Cobras actually got 2 picks. He was supposed to get those 2 picks. He was just supposed to eat the time. But okay, look at this fake. Cadmium just falling for it, all heads and shoulders. The boom, it was just a single boom bot. They threw a single boom bot, and that has caused the entirety of Team Cadmium to rotate into the A side. Of course, the Sova is now getting into the B side of the Viper wall. He's probably going to give out enough information that this is probably going to be a hit.
Yasi Boy actually has an AWP. This is a really bad round to have an AWP. Mina Cobras into the side. He's going to be able to take out Endstorm.
Yeah, not the best of fights there, Yasi Boy.
Spike planted.
In the angle, the Painter is not going to tag him up. probably gonna have to save here because half of his team does have
Oh.
pistols as Cobras with us. Phantom, what a shot! Blaze though is gonna respond in kind as he gets the one tap off with the sheriff. Again, Was doesn't even have a lockdown for the retake here. They do have the cosmic, but I'm not sure whether they want to use it here. Tracker is going to walk in. He's going to take out the turret.
Yassi boy has the
they have to deal.
angle.
Yeah, they have to play. They have to take out the player in hookah because Starboy in hookah it's gonna be so annoying. And look at him, he gets into the costume right as well. He's gonna stand on one play. Enemy was gets the kill onto one, but Kakashi is there with Fade and Blaze gets taken down. Starboy and Kakashi die to the spike, but no matter because Team FragMagnets are doing so well on their financial side. They can invest into the stock market, and that's all. they have enough money to do everything they want.
Again, very dominant round coming out from them. Yet again, I feel like it's just disciplined Valorant here. They are not really making any moves that shouldn't be made. Playing it very safe, getting the planted, getting the entry, getting the plant, and getting back and playing for that post plant here.
I really like what Team Fragments are doing. They're not getting too overconfident with their aggression as well. It's just that I like it when teams are doing well and they're not looking overconfident. Acid stops this push. Acid with 2 kills onto the 2 duelists on the side of Team Cadmium. Kakashi gets the resurrection onto Starboy as well. Brings this down to a 5v3. And Mewasto has the lockdown. Might be able to do something here with Blaze. But do they expect this to be a push into the A side? No, they do not, as they are going to leave Blaze alone in the A side. Cobras with a double satchel. It's actually only one satchel. He's going to get into side. Holding that U-Haul push, but that is probably gonna be the Viper's pretty invested as well. Blaze gets a kill onto Acid immediately as the Viper's I'll just completely get nullified there. But the Sage Wall in the middle of sight, that is gonna give them enough space to go for a safe plant, at least for Warlock. Yeah, and Warlock is again lockdown used here by the Cyber defenders. This could be huge. They have to try and win this round. This is the only round they have at least to try something, because they are gonna have to go for a save again the next round if they do lose this. But they're sticking the spike. They're sticking the spike. And Mivas is not gonna get. Mivas is gonna get the defuse. What a huge play! He's gonna stick the defuse. The balls on this man. He was getting rushed down by 4 players. Again, that is what happens when you lose your Viper initially on the round. When you are a team playing post plant, is that when you use your Viper, your entire strat book of planting, running back, and getting those snake bites out just completely goes out of the window, and you are left with a bomb rush into sight. The Killjoy lockdown pushing them back gave enough time for Animos to get into half. Animos to with the balls to just stick it and get it into full wins the first round for the side of Team Cadmium. Although all of them do lose their lives. Penshai used to clear up a shot. See anything, the Sword Drone though actually gets a lot of information of 2 players in market. Warlock though is in. Warlock gets a kill in B long. Well, why not? Why not? The Killjoy is just gonna peek beam in and take out the jet. That happens every day, doesn't it?
It's gonna be the wall cutting the site in half, but we have Blaze and Enemy was.
Someone has to ask about that name.
was. Never mind. I give up. But the Starboy is gonna pick this. Blaze with the
huge gravity well, but look at the blades, look at the cloudburst just completely stopping the regression coming out of U-Haul. But Anime was gonna get 2 picks. Do they expect the Sage? Do they expect the Sage? Kakashi, his fate can be seen here by Blaze, but Blaze is not doing anything. Kakashi is able to get scot-free, gets 2. Oh, Enzo with the perfect run through the spray, gets 1. He's getting tackled. He's gonna die to the snake bite. What is going on? What is going on in this round? Team Fragments getting a little too sloppy on these rounds though. Endstorm with the perfect spray transfer with that Phantom. But I'm so surprised that Kakashi was able to stay alive as long as he did.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not
Blaze.
sure whether it was Blaze lagging out. Yeah, he did
Ah,
actually
yeah,
DC.
yeah. Look, Blaze doesn't have thing. That, the timing on that. The timing on Blaze to just have the technical issue. It's just so annoying. But they're not actually going to go for a tech pause. They're actually going to try and play out the round.
I don't think they
That
had
that.
time left after the previous one.
Mm.
Unfortunate, but it seems to be going to be.
So they operate. Oh, it's the Marshall and doesn't work out as Warlock with the one tap. With that, Vandal is going to get a lot of things done as Tracker does have good luck into the A short area, but it doesn't matter because Storm is stuck in a 1v4. 1v5 actually, all 5 players, and the Killjoy lockdown is invested as well. He does have the Hunter's Fury, but does he decide to invest it here? Guess not, as the Painchers are going to tag out the Killjoy. That's armor taken off of him. Spike has started taking. Acid gets a kill onto Tracker, trying to walk into B main, run to B long. It's not looking too good for the 3 players on the side of the center. They're gonna have to try and walk in. And Ross has the turret, puts it up to stop. Will look in from B long, but Starboy, look at Starboy. He's just waiting for this peak. Acid. Disgusting Viper lineup. It's actually been quite some time since I saw a Viper with lineups just playing post plant like this. It's almost as if the meta had shifted a little too quickly, but again, N-Storm with the parting frag onto Starboy, though he's not going to be able to save the Phantom as he gets taken down there. 8th round of the side of Team FragMagnets. I mean, we expected this game to be a very close one, but Team FragMagnets seems to be a lot stronger on their strat book. I mean, aim-wise, both these teams have been doing well. It's just that FragMagnets seems to be having a better strat book, a better coordination when it comes to their plays, especially on the stack side.
Yeah, I think they're doing a lot. They're putting more practice, and it is absolutely showing here very clinical display in terms of entering and then playing for that post plant. We'll wait and see how they do on defense though. Meanwhile, seems to be hit through a shot here.
Nice one-way here by the Astra onto the top of that box in a shot. It stops an aggressive push. That's a good counter. They've realized that this A shot has been one of their weaker areas of control. So they put a one-way there to stop this push. A Tracker though investing the Empress right off the bat to try and get
for an ace.
He's gonna get an ace. No, he's not gonna get a first pick either, as he's gonna try and fall back. So, and the paint shells are gonna tag him up as well. He's gonna try and. They're still expecting an A hit, but I like Yassi Boy's positioning here. If Yassi Boy, they're not actually pushing B long. That's so unfortunate. They're gonna have to deal with it. The zone on the side of N-Storm is gonna have to deal with everything. But oh no, Yassi Boy gets caught sleeping, and that Starboy not able to get the second frag on side. But N-Storm is down to 20 HP and he gets taken down there
30 seconds left.
Cobras. And Cadmium down to a 3v5 already. And okay, nice shot there by Tracker to get the kill onto Cobras. But are they gonna? Yeah, they've taken the teleporter. They've gone into showers. They're gonna try and go for a plant into the A side. That's an interesting switch up here. They did have control of B side. I'm not sure whether that was the best decision, but it does work out as they are able to get the plant in. As he tried to throw the poison cloud there, the wall blocking, but the defender Killjoy lockdown invested immediately right off the bat to try and go for this retake. But the problem is, oh my god, Kakashi just look at Kakashi. Kakashi gets detained as the team Cadmium gets taken down there by Warlocks. Nano Swarm. It's down to Blaze. Blaze is not able to hit the shots and. Wait, did the round go for the side of Team Cadmium?
No.
Yes, it did.
Yeah,
it did.
He got the
able.
defuse off. So sorry.
Anime was. This is the second time this man has got off a defuse. While with all that utility on top of him, he had a poison cloud on top of him. He had a nano swarm running underneath him, and he still got the defuse off. What a madman! Someone give this guy a medal because he has been the sacrificial pawn for this team to get those 2 rounds. But they're going to walk in here. They're going to aggress quick right off the bat onto A. onto the A side as Blaze is able to spam through the wall, but he gets staggered 20 HP. Oh no. No, Yassi boy doesn't make the charge work. He's gonna fall back. The pain shields are gonna stop him from aggressing further. Spike down already, and look at Acid. Acid's just running back into the A lobby area to go and play his dastardly snake bites. But yeah, Cobra is able to get the kill on Yassi boy. Why not? As Tracker with the Bulldog doesn't a lot of damage onto the Raze, but Cobra's is Cobra.
Player standing.
As he's just feeling that he's at 4 kills. Can he go for the ace? He does go for the ace. The showstopper gets him the ace. How fitting! How fitting is that? Is the showstopper that gives him the ace? Cobra deserves it so much this game. He's been doing so much on the entry on the Raze. It's not just, I mean, hear me out. The thing is, what Cobras has been doing on entry is exactly what to expect from Raze. He's been saturating in, clearing out the spaces, and using his utility. The thing, I mean, it's not that he has been saturating in and dying. He's using the utility to clear out areas before he goes in for the space clearances. And I love watching him play on this Raze, coupled with the fact that they actually have a good strat book in their mind. I think this team is really good. Can the Boombot not gonna clear out the back off his side? Starboy gets killed out of place, but who next will the pain back off?
No one is looking at that.
No way! No way!
One enemy remaining.
No way, Yassi boy just dies there as Acid gets the final kill on the round. Yassi boy!
Yassi
boy scared.
Sides.
I don't know. No, I don't think so. I think he had a judge.
How does he not get a kill there?
Thank you.
The worst part is that Yassi boy watched 2 of his mates die, and he wasn't able to trade any of that. It was just, oh my god, that's gonna be a little bit of a tail. I'm telling you, that's gonna be not just a little bit. That's gonna be a huge kill to the side of team Cadmium. But we are going into the second half here as Acid with the setup in the A side. Interesting here, they are playing the Killjoy and the Viper in the same side.
I mean, now, you have Cobras at B side. Who else you need? The one-man army in itself.
Yeah, you don't need anyone. You just have Cobras. I didn't say that. I do agree with your analogy there. That makes sense. But again, Tracker. They're walking in 2 players in showers. They're walking with a butterfly approach here. I'm not sure whether that is gonna work. The Nano Swarm gets taken out immediately, but again, no presence up in the base side. The toxin screen not showing them anything whatsoever. The Viper snake bite gets Acid with a nice kill onto Blaze there. Tracker trying to push in through it, but Acid and Wall holding down the side. The Killjoy and the Viper and Starboy joins in as well. It's down to Tracker in a 1v5. Again, it seems as if the Tracker is just it's almost as if he's addicted to all these clutch situations, but not one clutch as Warlock with the, what was that, a 90-degree flick right onto the head of his opponent. That's going to be 11 rounds to the side of Team FragMagnets, just dominating here, dominating on this server.
Yeah, and Cobras, I mean, hats off to this guy. 19-10 right now, man. Mind you, Acid has only died once this entire game.
Oh my god.
He's 12-1. He just refuses to die.
The Viper, man, it's the Viper. You're the rattiest of players when you're a Viper. Oh, that is just so annoying to watch. I mean, look at that. Yassi boy gets into U-Haul, but he gets taken out by Starboy. The tailwind not working out in his favor. Starboy with 2. Starboy might go. He's not able to get. He actually gets a 3rd. Starboy with 4. Can he ace as well? He's gonna have to look for the ace here. He has to say that, okay, I'm a duelist as well. I need to be able to get an ace as well. It's not just Cobras, it's me as well, guys. Look at me. As Starboys, I mean, they do know that Astra usually likes to come in from showers, especially the pistol down, but the Starboy go for that peek here. Tracker, Blaze actually gets a kill onto Acid. Starboy dashing in, wants this kill. He wants this kill. Does he get it? No, he does not get it, but Blaze is so low and he's down to, what, 5 HP. Cobras, walking Cobras like, okay, man. I'm the only guy who can ace here. He's just walking in from market, has no pressure whatsoever. But Kakashi might be able to get the kill. He has to be able to clean this up. If Blaze is able to get this kill, it would be quite ludicrous. And yeah, he is denied that opportunity as Kakashi gets the
Match
final frag.
point.
That's going to be 12 rounds. Match point for the side of Team
Match
FragMagnets.
point.
Now, interesting thing here is that Cadmium did lose. They did buy up in that round. So the problem is, although they did take out half of FragMagnets, it's not gonna be a good buy for either of the sides. But the thing is, I mean, look at
we
this.
did have a post buy on Cadmium, and then we had a full buy on the side of FragMagnets as well. But they can still buy full up onto Spectres and can't really be contested by Cadmium because of the amount that they lost. Meanwhile, Yassi boy.
Yeah, Cobra's such a tease. Cobra's such a tease. Look at this guy. He's just he was jump picking and he's gonna throw the benches as well, and he's gonna take out Yassi boy. Why are you bullying this guy? Yassi boy's not having the best of games, and then Cobra's is like, you know what? I'm just gonna asset my dominance, like the Sigma male race. As Vasco actually gets a spam right on to acid. With the Bulldog, but not able to complete the kill. Tracker gets a kill on the Cobras. Cobras getting a little too eager with that cheeky play. But it's down to the Sage inside alone to defend against this two-man push coming in, one from hookah, one from B long. The dart is probably going to reveal his position. It does not. Oh, he's inside the container. Do they expect him to be here though? Oh, Enstorm gets a kill on to Kakashi. Enstorm with two. Enstorm has been the king of spray transfers this game. As Starboy gets a kill onto Tracker, Blaze gets a kill onto Warlock, it's down to 1v3. Oh, Starboy misses the Blaze, but he's able to get a kill onto Enstorm, but he's down to 2 HP. It's gonna be huge if he can do it, but he does not, as Blaze shuts him down immediately. That's gonna be the third round side of Team Cadmium. Again, I mean, they still lost 3 players winning that round.
Yeah, but it is still fine because we did see FragMagnets full buying yet again, and Cobra is going to be the only man who is going to be able to full buy here, and the rest of them have to be saving this round.
I mean, it's Cobras who's gonna have to full buy. You see the problem there. The FragMagnets is that. Cobras is gonna be the one to full buy. Oh, actually, he goes for this frenzy, does he?
Yeah,
not sure what. Yeah,
He
actually does not. He decides not to buy. Going with his team. Again, Cadmium. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be a comeback already, but they have a huge mountain to climb here. It's a massive mountain. And it's full of crags and jagged cliffs, and it's not the safest mountain to climb as well. Cobras with the jumping those spots too. It's gonna try and fall back onto side and play back with his Sage back off side. The pain shares are gonna be huge here. Probably gonna destroy the turret, and doesn't destroy the turret. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but it stops the push. Enstorm though gets the kill on Kakashi through the top of the screen. Cobras gets tagged out. He's gonna have to fall back. Starboy inside has a Bucky on. That's gonna be the plant going down. The plant actually not making its way onto the site yet. It's in hookah. But look at Starboy's position. He was playing around those smokes so well, but no. Cadmium gets taken down here. How does he get that kill? He was spotted quite consistently. Tracker is gonna get up for 2 with his acid in a 1v3.
They're going to be happy with this if they can get one more kill on the hands of Acid, which would mean that it was the same round. But no, Yassi boy puts a stop to it. It's going to be 4-12, still in favor of the FragMagnets.
Yeah, now it's gonna be the buy for the side of Team FragMagnets. Now, look at the ultimate progression on the side of Team Cadmium. They have the Cosmic Divide and they have the Empress. Enstorm is 1 away from the Hunter's Fury. Now, the Hunter's Fury can be huge if they are able to get a plant down. But the thing is, on this, and look at the side of FragMagnets. They do not have any ultimates close to charging up. Cobras needs 2 kills to get that showstopper up. I wouldn't count him out from getting 2 kills in any round, but he has to be given that opportunity. If Cadmium can play this slow, if they can get the plant down, they might be able to try and save this round as well. But again, and was walking into side, clears out Octagon. Gonna collect the ult off. That's big. And was 1 point away from the lockdown as well. He needs 1 kill to get that lockdown charged up. They're gonna have to try and get a kill to charge that Abhyasi boy on top of Octagon. Though he's actually gonna get spotted there with Cobra gets the kill. That's gonna be 1 away from the showstopper. As Animus gets kill on Starboy, Animus now has the lockdown charged up. That's 3 ultimates on the side of Team Cadmium. They have to use all of these now. They cannot afford to wait any longer. And Cobras is gonna shut out any opportunity of the lockdown happening as Animus gets taken down. It's down to the Cosby Divide invested in the back of his side, but they cannot aggress off with the snake bite completely stopping an aggressive push. Tracker trying to go in and get this challenge in. Garage shovels. Tracker gets the kill onto acid. That's gonna be the Empress pop immediately. He's gonna walk in. We expect the player to be inside, though the killjoy not getting spotted as the target gets dealt with. Kakashi is gonna try and fall back off the peak. That's a nice pension. That's a huge pension. It does, and it gives the opportunity for Kakashi to get the kill. On Blaze Tracker not able to land the shots with the classic. That's gonna be the round going for the side of FragMagnets as the Z finisher comes into play. That's going to be a huge party at the camp of FragMagnets as they take bind in a convincing fashion.
I thought the game was actually going to be a lot closer than it turned out to be. But it was FragMagnets with, I feel like, superior practice coming out from them. I think they had practiced them up very well. Was playing the post plants, and the entries from Cobra was Cobra, right? Am I getting his name right?
Cobras, yeah.
Yes, getting it to the letter there. I think 23 frags at the end with 7 first bloods, mind you. He had 7 first bloods on attack, which is absolutely insane. I mean, that's exactly what you want your duelist to be doing. And then with an average combat score of 403, he really did carry the team. And not forgetting the pivotal role that Acid played. Acid was so safe. He was not almost always never in the site. He was never the person to be pushing the site even at some points. He was always playing that lurking role at the back and playing for that post plant. He was trusting his teammates to go in and get the plant down so that he can play for the lineups afterwards, and that's exactly what he was doing. Even when it was down to a 1v3, FragMagnets did not take it lightly. They played a very disciplined game of Valorant coming out from them. So congratulations to them. But with that, we do have a match coming to an end, which is only the 8 p.m. match. We have another game coming to you live at 10 p.m. So make sure to join in for that. But until then, it is going to be adios from me, Tara, and might both catch you guys again at 10 p.m. Do join us again at 10 p.m. for sure. But until then, see you guys.